Hi, we're some of the engineers on Longhorn Racing Solar at the University of Texas at Austin. Today, we'll be discussing some of the fundamentals of engineering that will enable you to design your very own solar car. We'll be talking about the solar array, electricity, the motor, wheels, as well as the design of the car. We'll also have an example of a car that we've already built.
Solar energy comes from the sun, and that's what we're using to power our solar car. This energy comes in the form of solar arrays, and that is captured by these solar cells, which creates electricity, which drives the battery and then the motor of the solar car. The process that makes the solar car move is called energy transformation. The array collects energy in the form of light, converts into electrical energy, and then the motor takes this electrical energy and converts it into mechanical energy. Think about it like this. Your body consumes food in the form of potential energy and then turns it into kinetic energy, such as when you're exercising.
Our solar cells are wired to the battery and the motor. The cells create voltage, and voltage allows the current to flow out through the entire system. Think of voltage as a dam full of water, and the current as the water that flows out when the dam is opened. In our solar car, the current flows through the wires. Think of wires as streets and the currents like the cars.
This is the motor. The motor is located down here in the car. The electricity moves from the solar array down to the motor, which converts the electricity into motion and moves the car forward.
The wheels are connected to each other by axles. The axle is a straight metal rod that goes between the two front wheels and the two back wheels. When the motor spins, it spins the gears first and then the axles, followed by the wheels, which is what makes the car move forward. When there's more weight in the car, it requires more energy to run. Think of it like running with your backpack on. If there's more stuff in your backpack, it's going to be harder to run. That is why when we design the vehicle, we have to make sure that the materials are as light as possible to make sure the car can be as fast as possible. But weight isn't the only thing that affects how fast the car can move. There's also something called aerodynamics. The aerodynamics is the study of how air moves around the vehicle and affects its movement. Another concept that we have to think about is air drag. Air drag is a force that pushes you back, much like water when you walk through a pool. At low speeds, it's not that noticeable, but at high speeds, it is. The faster you move, the more drag is going to push you back. Think about the various shapes of cars that you see on the street. Think about a bus versus a race car or a normal car. Think of diving through water. When you dive through water versus doing a belly flop, it's way easier to dive. Why is that?